Hey guys, what is up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Alolan Raichu, but we're also going to be talking about regular Raichu and Pikachu, believe it or not. So yeah, before we begin though, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button, helps you stay connected to the channel, stay updated on my latest content. I am doing another awesome giveaway. The link to the video is probably right beside this video. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. Yeah, let's hop right into it. Raichu, Alolan Raichu. I was actually just gonna do a video based on like Alolan Raichu alone, but I thought I'd stick Raichu and Pikachu in this video as well because they're viable as well. So might as well like cover them all in one video, you know. So let's do this. But before I show you this Raichu set, explain it, you pretty much want to have a Pink Urchin on your team. And why? Well, Pink Urchin has Electric Surge as its ability, and that summons Electric Terrain. Now, you can have Focus Sash on Pink Urchin, or you can have the item that extends Electric Terrain for 3 turns longer. I ran into both, and both have screwed me over. So, yeah, I just stuck Focus Sash on Pink Urchin because it allows you to get a Memento off. So basically with Pink Urchin, you lead with it, you take a hit, you go down to your Sash Memento, you die, and next Pokemon has like no attack stats left. Send in Raichu, you Nasty Plot, and then you sweep. So you could take the Chukka Berry off, put a Life Orb on there if you want. If you're playing any ranked battles, you can't put Focus Sash on Raichu too, because even with -2 attack or special attack on the opposing Pokemon, you're really squishy, so you might not survive one hit anyway, especially if it's super effective. So that's why I put Chukka Berry here, because it halves damage from ground attacks. So a -2 Earthquake or Max Quake probably won't kill Alolan Raichu from full health. So that's why that is there. So you go Nasty Plot, double your special attack stat, you're doubling it to, that's level 50, right? You're doubling it to 322, so you're hitting pretty darn hard. Base 95 special attack isn't that good, but that's okay. With Surge Surfer as your ability, you're effectively doubling your speed, so you don't really want to go timid here. You're pretty much wasting your EVs if you do that. You want to go modest. Yeah, you're 110 speed, so doubling that, you're like 324, something ridiculous. You're outspeeding level 100 Pokemon at that rate, so yeah, that's that. Rising Voltage, it basically doubles in power and electric terrain. So it becomes more powerful than Thunder, it hits 100% of the time, and because of Pink Urchin's electric terrain, you're always going to be getting that off. You do have to worry about opposing terrains though. Rillaboom will screw this strategy over, and Indeedee, especially because Indeedee is really tanky on the special side, so you want to take care of those Pokemon first. But yeah, let's just pretend they're not on the opposing side. So you get this strategy off, you Nasty Plot, you hit things super mega hard with Rising Voltage. You got Surf there for, you got it for coverage against like stuff like Rhyperior and Psychic just because it's stab. If you're gonna Dynamax it, maybe save off on the Max Mindstorms to like maybe late game when all the things that are naturally faster than Raichu are gone. So yeah, that. And another Alolan Raichu, this one's not so reliant on having a Pink Urchin on the team. It just has Focus Sash, so you can Nasty Plot up and then Dynamax. You go for the Rising, the Max Lightning. You get the Electric Terrain up yourself. Grass Knot again for stuff like Rhyperior. It turns into Max Grassy Terrain. It summons a Grassy Terrain, so again you might want to save off on that until everything faster than you is cleared off. And just Psyshock is just a different option for special attacking psychic moves. Except Psyshock has a way better chance of fighting Blissies and Chanseys and stuff because of their massive special defense, whereas Psyshock, it's a special attack but it uses your special attack stat. So yeah, this one's more of a standalone Raichu, whereas this one's more reliant on Pink Urchin, so I stuck a Timid Nature on this one because you're not always going to get the Max Lightning off for the Electric Terrain, so that's kind of why I have that there and why it has a Focus Sash. But you know, you could always change that up. And that's basically it for Alolan Raichu. It's there to abuse electric terrain and Surge Surfer and set up nasty plots and try to sweep. It's more of a late game Pokemon, but you could use it at the beginning of the game just to poke holes in the other team, especially if you're playing 3v3. As for doubles, I don't think Alolan Raichu has the tools it needs to work in doubles, because unlike Psy Spam, where it, what's it called? What's that move called? I can't remember it off the top of my head. Expanding Force. Expanding Force hits both Pokemon on the other side. Rising Force only hits one. So, yeah. So it's not exactly the same. They work similarly, but Rising Voltage is, hits one Pokemon, whereas Expanding Force hits two. And so that is why Alolan Raichu is much more of a singles Pokemon. Its Cantonian counterpart, though, is it can be used in a doubles environment, and it's actually not that uncommon. It's been used on championship teams before. So let me explain. So you got Focus Sash and Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod makes it so you absorb electric attacks. So you're using a Togekiss or something. You don't have Raichu out on the field, so you bait your opponent into using Max Lightning or something. You switch Raichu in, you absorb that attack, and then Togekiss or whatever flying attacker you have out there is out there hitting super heavy hits. So yeah. With this, you want it's not really a heavy hitting Pokemon. It's more utility, super frail utility Pokemon. So you fake out first turn, you go for Nuzzle, paralyze things. It's kind of like Thunder Wave, except it does damage and it's 100% accurate. Whereas Thunder Wave got nerfed in Gen 7 for no reason. Protect, for doubles lulls, you want to make sure you're playing mind games with your opponent, protecting your Raichu if they think you're going to target it, and you attack the Pokemon that was targeting Raichu and kill it, keep Raichu alive, that kind of thing in doubles with Protect. And Thunderbolt, because you're probably not using it on an electric terrain Pincurchin team, so Thunderbolt's just more consistent, reliable damage than Rising Voltage, so that is why I have that there. As for other moves, you could stick Encore on there. I've seen that before. For doubles, yeah, it gets access to Reflect, Volt Switch I've seen. So yeah, you could stick those moves on it. But I think these 4 moves are kind of necessary. You could remove Protect and put one of those moves there, but then your Raichu is going to die more often than he wanted to. So yeah, that is Cantonian Raichu. Next up, but definitely not least, Gigantamax Pikachu. Gigantamax Pikachu's Gigantamax move is cheesy as hell. It pretty much guarantees paralysis on everything on the field, except for ground types that are immune. So yeah, you equip a Light Ball. It doubles your attack stat and special attack stats. As for special attack, your coverage isn't nearly as good, especially because Hidden Power doesn't exist in Generation 8 anymore. So Pikachu is a much more effective physical attacker, especially because it gets access to Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle, 120 base power, does 33% recoil. So because you don't have a lot of hit points, it's gonna say you attack a Blissey with Volt Tackle, you do I don't know, a ton of damage to it. You're gonna take so much recoil. So Volt Tackle, even though it only does 33% recoil, it's based off your opponent's hit points. So if you're only expecting to lose 33% of your health or something, it doesn't work like that. So you got to be careful with Volt Tackle. You could go Wild Charge, but Wild Charge is pure garbage compared to Volt Tackle, so I wouldn't even do that. Get Brick Break, Iron Tail, and Play Rough. Brick Break when your Dynamax changes into Max Knuckle, getting those attack boosts, which is awesome. Iron Tail for the defense boosts, even though you're frailer than glass, so yeah. And Play Rough for the Fairy Max moves. Just it's there for Dragon coverage for stuff like Dragapult, even though they will outspeed you and kill you. So yeah, it's just more coverage for slower Dragon types, I guess. But I put Dracozolt here to kind of compare it. Dracozolt, let's compare its base speeds. Okay, Dracozolt, Jolly Nature, 139 speed. Pikachu, Jolly Nature, 156. Most Dracozolts are going to be around Choice Scarf, and they're always going to be running Bolt Beak. Don't know why it took the IVs off of this physical attacking Dracozolt, which is kind of silly. Silly Pokemon Showdown. Okay, Dracozolt and Pikachu. Let's do the comparisons. 152 attack based off of Jolly Nature. 252 EVs. 107, but that doubles with Light Ball, so you're 214 attack. Okay. Dracozolt is naturally slower than Pikachu. Most of the time they're going to be running Choice Scarf because of that. So, Choice Scarf Dracozolt is going to be relying on Bolt Beak, but with the Hustle ability, which it pretty much needs, it's going to be missing 20% of the time, whereas Pikachu is going to be hitting 100% of the time unless there's some evasion shenanigans going on. Alright. So Dracozolt is reliant on Choice Scarf, whereas Pikachu, it may be slower than Choice Scarf Dracozolt, but it hits harder more consistently. So let me reiterate that again. You're hitting for 50% more power with Hustle, right? Yeah, 50% more power. So it's not correct, but let's just add 50% to 150. So you're hitting your base attack is kind of like 225-ish. Pikachu faster naturally and hitting almost as hard, but with more reliant Volt Tackle that you're not missing. The difference between like Gigantomax, just normal Pikachu, and Dracozolt is like I said, Dracozolt like relies on Choice Scarf. When you're both Dynamax, Pikachu kind of has the advantage here. It doesn't get access to Max Airstream. Let's check if it gets Acrobatics. Nope. What about Bounce? No. Any flying move. Flying. No, it doesn't get any flying moves. Oh, it can't Max Airstream. So that's Pikachu's downfall here. But yeah. It can't like do what I'm trying to say. It can't Max Airstream like Dracozolt can. So Dracozolt is more high risk, high reward. Pikachu's more safe, I honestly think. That base 90 speed is going to bite you in the butt sometimes because there's lots of things out there that are faster than you. Charizard is going to come out and out-OHKO you with Flamethrower. Choice Scarf Pokemon like Dracovish, it's going to come out here and OHKO you. But that's what teammates are for. Dracozolt, if you're in a mirror with a Dracozolt and a Pikachu and the Dracozolt clicks Bolt Beak, Pikachu wins because of Lightning Rod. And yeah, let's not go with Static because Lightning Rod, it makes you immune to electric attacks. That gives Pikachu more chances to switch in, whereas Static, if you're relying on Static to proc, you're gonna die most of the time because you're so frail, so it's not really worth it. So yeah, just a little comparison I like to do with Pikachu and Dracozolt. Let's talk about Pikachu's Gigantamax move. I honestly forget what it's called, but it'll paralyze Pokemon on the other side of the field. So you use that on something that things are safe to switch in, such as Dracozolt with Hustle. It gets paralyzed, and who cares? No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that because electric Pokemon can't get paralyzed anymore. But whatever. You can. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. Pikachu's safe. Dracozolt. Okay, what am I trying to say? Pikachu, faster, more frail, hits harder. Dracozolt, more of like a rumblin', tumblin', smash everything kind of Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. I think that's it for the video, guys. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy my content. I haven't done a moveset video in a little bit. I don't know why. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.